Hello, this is Yader. Welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to talk about the Friendly Nation Visa. The Friendly Nation Visa is one of the options that you have in order to have a permanent visa here in Panama. So there are a list of requirements that you need to meet in order to apply to this visa. First of all, you gotta come to Panama and submit your application here in Panama through an attorney. So first is power of attorney. You need to give your authorization to an attorney in order to apply in your behalf. You also need pictures, 3 pictures with your application, your passport. So your attorney needs to take your passport to a notary in order to notarize your passport. So your criminal record, you need to bring your criminal record apostilled, authenticated in the Ministerio de Relaciones Exteriores here in Panama. And this criminal record have an expiration time. It's between the 3 months that you are applying for your visa. Health certificate. My recommendation is to get the health certificate here in Panama because it will be easier and more affordable. The health certificate also have an expired time. It's gotta be between the 3 months that you are applying for the visa. So you gotta do 2 checks to the Panamanian state. One is for $250 and the other one is for $800. So this payment is gonna be done by person. So if you are applying with your couple, it's gonna be 2 times. So in the Friendly Nation visa, there are 3 options to apply. First one is gonna be by labor. For example, if you find a company that hire you, you could apply through that way. For sure, there are some requirements that you gotta meet in order to apply for labor reason. For example, you gotta have a letter from a company where it states that they are hiring you. This letter is gotta be stamped by the Mitradel, el Ministerio de Trabajo. This is the labor court. So there's some formalities, but just for you to know that you could apply if you can find a job or if you can find a company that hire you and they will bring you to Panama. That's one option. The other option is by investment. If you are an investor, you also could apply to this option, and there are some requirements that you gotta meet. For example, you gotta do an investment from 200K above. If you buy a property, you could apply through a property, but it's gotta be a titled property. Why? Because you gotta present a certificate from the public registry. You cannot buy a derecho posesorio, ROP, right of possession. This one works to apply to this category. It's gotta be a titled land, very important. And the third option is you put some money in the banks here in Panama. You gotta put 200K in a bank account in Panama, and with that option, you also could apply for this option, Friendly Nation Visa. If you wanna apply with your kids gotta be studying here in an institution in Panama, so you could apply with the letter. In order to apply with your family, you gotta prove the Panamanian government that you have the necessary incomes in order to support or to provide to your family. This will be from $1,000 above. So that was it for today regarding Friendly Nation Visa. My name is Yader. I'm an attorney here in Panama. If you have any question, any doubts regarding this specific application, drop your comment below and I will see you in the next video.